everyone, I'm Jodie from Kovala Health. In this 15-minute video, I'll be demonstrating 5 exercises using the resistance band, the long ones. And these exercises are going to help you strengthen around the legs, hips, core, and some balance work, improve your balance. So if you've never exercised before, if you've got some health concerns, please get a doctor's clearance first. So we're going to do a little warm up first, and then we'll do the 5 exercises with the resistance band. Okay, we're going to do a little warm up first. We can hold our band. The bands generally are long, so I'm going to double fold it and just hold about shoulder width apart. So I'm going to do a little mini squat, a side leg lift as our first warm up flow. And just before we squat, just a little cue on our knees and squatting technique. Feet are about hip width, and when we squat, just watch your knees don't go in. Keep the kneecap tracking over the second, third, fourth toe. And when we squat, we imagine we're sitting on a chair. So we push back our hips when we do a squat. So engage your core first. We draw navel to spine and lift, squeeze off the pelvic floor. So you can watch me first and then join in. So I'm going to squat, bend my hips, push my hips back, taking my arms out slightly, come up, and then I'm just going to take one leg off the ground, a little side leg lift, down, squat, arms in front a little, and then side leg lift, just taking my arms out to the side again. Nice and slow, not too deep with your squats if your knees are a little bit sensitive and back. But really important to engage the core with these exercises. So contracting deep in your belly. Squat, arms in front. Take one leg out, just swing the arms gently to the opposite side. Squat, you can go a little deeper now as we warm up more. One more, just one more squat, and then come up. Our last little warm up, let's take our feet really wide. You can just turn slightly out with the toes. We're going to do like a little squat and a twist. So I'm going to squat, take my arms in front, and then I'm going to twist to one side, lifting by opposite heel. Back down with my foot, squat, and then twist, looking over the shoulder. Keep the knees bent, really slow. Squat, twist, squat, twist. So my arms are just slightly out. You can pull on the band a little with the arms. Twist, engage your core. Squat, twist, last one. Step in. So let's get ready. Our first exercise we're going to use with the band is a squat with the band around the feet. So now what I want you to do is take the band and place it under the feet. Feet just maybe a little bit wider than hip width. I'm standing sideways so you can see my squat technique. I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to walk my hands a bit further down the band to make it a little tighter. So it depends on the resistance of your band. And then I'm going to pull my elbows up towards my side waist, and I'm going to keep my arms tucked in. So engage your core. Look forwards. We're going to push back our buttocks as if we're sitting on a chair, bending the hips, bending the knees. Keep your knees turning slightly out, and then come back up. So engage that core again. Coming down, not too low. Remember, if you've got sensitive hips, backs, knees, and then come up. So we're working the arms a little, holding that resistance. Squat. And squeeze that buttocks. Push through the heels as we come up. Focus on the breathing. Slow, deep breathing. That's it. So engage that core. So not too low. Some of you will be able to go lower. Remember, if you've got good knees, hips, lower backs. So just a little bit of resistance with the band. If it's too easy, just walk your hands down closer to feet, and then you pull up. You're going to feel more resistance with the band. So I'm going to breathe out as I stand up, squeezing my buttocks, pushing through my heels. So you can continue with that. Put me on pause and practice more of those squats with this long resistance band. And then we're gonna do some modified deadlifts next. Okay, so our next leg buttocks core exercise is our modified deadlift. So you got your band around the feet still. We bend the knees, engage your core. I'm just gonna keep my arms again close to my body, my side waist. So keeping your knees bent, we're gonna hinge forwards from the hip. Looking down, hinging, and now pushing up through the heels. Squeeze that buttocks as we come up, straightening. So it's important to keep the knees bent. I'll demonstrate, and bend from the hips coming forwards. So the action is coming from that hip joint, and then stand up. So you have to work out how much resistance you need with the band, whether make it looser, tighter. Pulling up. So knees bend. Watch again, those knees don't go in. If you know you're holding still with the knees. Hinge forwards, keeping our back straight, coming up. Engage your core. Bend knees, keep the knees still, hinging from your front hip. Squeezing that belly in and come up. So if you're a beginner, just take it really easy. Squeeze that buttocks coming up. So you can continue with those ones. Put me on pause, and then I'm going to demonstrate some more one leg balance exercises. We're really going to work on the core when we do one leg balance. So this one leg balance is the side leg. So you're standing on your band again, keeping these soft so they're slightly bent, and the arms tucked in. If you can, keep your arms still, choosing the resistance, a loose or tight band. So I'm going to transfer the weight onto one leg, foot, and lifting the other leg out to the side, and then come down slowly. Engage your core, transfer the weight onto the other leg, and side leg lift. So I'm going to keep my eyes focused now. Really important to keep your eyes still when we do balance. Lift and down slowly. Take the weight over to the other side and lift. So we'll go really slowly so we can feel more. Bend the knees a little, side leg lift. You can take your leg further out. That's it, keep your eyes still. Some of you will do little lifts, some of you will go big lifts. And down slow. So we lift slow and come down slow. And we'll pause there. So you can do more, just put me on hold and keep practicing more of these. And then we're going to get ready for the next exercise, which will be a one leg push down balance. So we're going to do our one leg push down. Now if your balance is not so good, you can go to a wall or use a chair to help you balance, and just hold on to the bands in the opposite hand. I'll demonstrate the one where you're not holding on. So just bring your feet a bit closer together. I'm going to focus with my eyes. I'm going to put my foot in the band and lift my knee up. So it's about hip height. Keep my elbows tucked in. Choose a resistance, either loose band or a tighter band. And standing tall, use your core. So engage your core. And we're going to push down one leg. That's it. So the foot that's on the ground, you press your big toe into the ground more. Push and come up. So one leg push down. So again, you can hold on to both bands like this and hold on to the wall. And do it like that. Or if your balance is good, let's not hold on. Stand tall. Shoulders are down and back. Push. Come up. And then exhale, push. Okay, do you want to do the other side now? Take your foot out. Let's do the other side. So keep your eyes focused. Lift your foot into the band. Standing tall. Knee can start about hip height. So again, you can use one hand to hold on and one hand to hold both ends of the band. Exhale, push. Push. Remember that foot that's on the ground, really press it, especially your big toe mound. And we keep those eyes focused still. Squeeze that belly in, especially your pelvic floor. One more. And then you can put me on pause and do that a little bit more. Keep practicing. And we've got one more. We're going to do a reverse kick back. I also call them the donkey kick. But you can do it without the band if you need to and hold on. So we're going to set up for this reverse kick back on one leg. Turn face this way. I'm going to put my foot back into the band. I'm going to lean forwards from the hips and my bottom knee is slightly bent. So again, you might want to hold on to a wall, especially with this one, it's quite challenging, or don't even use a band. So I'm leaning forwards, my leg is behind, elbows tuck in, eyes still, and I kick back my foot. Exhale, kick back like a donkey kick. Exhale, kick. So you can do little kicks or big kicks. Then come down and let's do the other leg. Again, you can put me on pause at the end and do more of these in your own time. So I'm grounding my foot, lifting my other foot in the band, slowly leaning forward so I bend from the hip joint. The weight-bearing knees slightly bent. Elbows tuck in, my core is on, and then kick back. Remember, you can hold on if you need to, or you can do them without the band. So little kicks or big kicks, but really important to keep your eyes focused. Okay, let's do two more. And then come down. Okay, so you can put me on pause and do more. And the last one, we'll just do some stretches to finish your workout. So to finish your little mini workout with the resistance band, we'll do some standing stretches to finish. So take your feet really wide as you can go. We're going to go forwards and do a little side lunge in this little stretch routine. So feet wide, and also when we come forwards, remember, bend your knees if you're tight or your lower back is sensitive. You bend your knees more. So let's take a nice deep inhale, lift, and then bend your knees, push your hips back, bring your hands to the ground. Be on your fingertips, just keep your chest open, shoulders away from ears. You can come to your palms, relax the neck, pressing outer feet evenly. So we're going to get a stretch in the hamstrings, hips back. Focus on deep, gentle breaths. And then we're going to turn out the right foot and just walk your hands over towards the right. And we're bending our right knee. So a little side lunge. Pushing back the hips still, so you get the stretch in the inner thigh here. Still in your hips, legs. Try and relax your upper body. Then we'll come back to center. You can straighten this right foot and just turn out with the left foot. Bending the left knee. Pushing your hips back and down. Coming back to center. Straighten your feet. We're going to just stretch our arms out a bit more. Drop your head down. So reaching out with your arms. Again, bend your knees if you're really tight. Release your head down. Release your chest down. Walking your hands back in. We can heel toe the feet in, about hip width or a bit wider. And you can bend your knees and just curl up, sliding your hands up your legs. Maybe do a big shoulder lift. Exhale down. Hope you enjoyed that little mini workout, the standing one with the resistance band. And thank you for watching.